Hello and welcome to City Skylines 2. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video for the first episode of a brand new series of a brand new title. For those of you who may be long-time subscribers to this channel, I used to play City Skylines on this channel a long time ago when I was very sporadic and infrequent with my uploads. Some of those videos may still be on the channel, I am not entirely certain, but I do have experience in the City Skylines title, or in the City Skylines series, and I certainly have experience in City Builder titles going all the way back to the early SimCity games. So I do have some experience in those. I have not seen any previews of this particular title, no gameplay videos, no early access videos, none of that, because I just want to go straight in and have completely unfiltered, unbiased first impressions. So I'm going to start a new game, and after the intro, I'll pick one of these maps, and after the intro, I will get right into it. Let's find out what City Skylines 2 is all about. Let me have a look, give you my first impressions. Let's start a brand new city. Okay, here we are in our new city called Knightsbridge, which is just going to be the bridge where knights crossed. This is something that we do in Britain. We have town names and stuff that are just very on the nose, I think the correct term is. It is what it is. This is Knightsbridge. It is going to be the town which had the bridge that knights crossed over. Just like Kingsbridge would be where the kings crossed over. Kingston would be the king's town. Queenstown would be the queen's town, etc. So this is where we start. I've started in paused mode. Everything here seems fairly City Skylines familiar. UI hide is that. Photo mode is... Ooh. That's quite cool. That is really cool. Right, I can do an IMAX sensor. I have no idea why that is a thing, but if that is what they have done, that is what they have done. So let's get started. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to try and keep these episodes maybe half an hour long or thereabouts. So we've got the Concord Highway, which I do not like the name. So I'm going to change that to the M1. There we go. And this is definitely not how we would end a motorway. Actually, we sort of could or would. These speeds are in the wrong... These speeds are the wrong units. I like that, although it says EU. Yes, these... I'm not keen on the speeds. Movement, mouse, everything seems to be okay, but that is not what I'm looking for. I need to start by trying to figure out what is what. So we have power line here. This power line comes from out of the city. Okay, we have an outside connection for import and export. That is very SimCity-like. I remember that in SimCity you could import power. We'll start, obviously we're going to be starting right here. I think what I need to do is invert one of my axes. Input, mouse, no, advanced, what? Change elevation by... Okay, well I'm not going to mess around with any of that. Let's just resume the game for now. So we have roads. Let's see what kind of roads we have available to us. So standard 2-lane road, asymmetric road, 1-lane, dual carriageways, motorways, or motorway style. That is a sort of, actually it's a single carriageway if it doesn't have a border. So one of the things that does look very different here that I have already noticed is it gives us power line capacity and pipes as well as upkeep. So we have water and sewage. So what, do some of these not have water and sewage? Well, these ones do not. But I'm assuming that is what those 3 icons then underneath are. Simple curve, complex curve, continuous, grid, replace, elevation step, parallel. Elevation step, did that not used to be? Some of these may have been mods at some point. And I think it's great that we have that. Okay, so we've got demand. Excellent, so that's a standard demand. Industrial office, yep, that is fine. Then we've got whatever this is. Development points. Yeah, roundabouts. Why are roundabouts something that we have to unlock? Everybody loves a decent roundabout. Okay. And of course we have tiles to unlock. So I'm not sure what the tile size is, what the actual size is of this map, but it looks like I can add 2 more tiles along this side. 1, 2, maybe 2 and a bit. A few tiles up that way and a few tiles that way. It isn't really that big. Also, I think this should be the M1. Oh, all of these are named weirdly. Why are you all named? Why is this all... All of this is the M1. I do like this. This is good. Yeah, just you stay as the M1 all the way. And still continue this as the M1. There we go. I'm sure I'll figure out what I'm going to mess up soon. And we'll have this as... Oh, actually, yes, I will do this as a... Knightsbridge. This is the Knightsbridge. Probably isn't, so I may end up changing that name to... Because Knightsbridge would be somewhere here. Right. Should we actually make something? I think that is a good idea. So, the first thing I think I am going to do is apparently lag the game out. What on earth? We are going to begin with trying to figure out what is this? Okay. Well, I suppose that is... It's clearly trying to do something. It's very laggy. Why is this game so laggy? Oh, I remember how to do some of these things. So you put in a curve. And what I'll do is I'll have that curve connect up all the way over to here if I can. Let's do... In fact, no. Let me start with this curve. Or this one right here. And let's start with this road. There we go. Basic road. And I'm not really looking to do anything fancy with it. Just going to build it off. I should probably have continuous curves. There we go. And that should be okay with the power, our money. So that is the start of the city. That's a main road, sort of an S-bend. Now, I do not tend to do grid systems. So, the way I would do this, you build little alleys. Now, I'm going to build normal sized roads. So, grid systems do exist, of course. but not quite in the same way as perhaps they exist in other countries. I could. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to access that. There we go. So they do exist, but not, as I said, in quite the same manner. So we do have, for example, little grids like this, and then they will curve away and there'll be another grid maybe out here, and they will join up in a different way, and so on and so forth. But I'm going to start with just a grid, just a basic grid like this. There we go. And maybe I can curve that around somewhere. This is the start of the city. I will have, I'm going to block those in as residential, but then, oh, that is bright. Like that, and then just the tiniest bit of industrial. Let me see what that actually ends up doing. Okay. What else do I need to do? Well, I could import electricity from somewhere. So I could import electricity out from here, should I want to. So I can always bring this out, bring this across the river. Really, we should be having underground cables, but I'll bring this across the river, like so. I'll put a transformer. I'll put a transformer station just here. This can probably end up moving at some point. And I will connect you to you. There we go. Now the question is that how do I check what is and is not connected? Surely this should be connected because all of these brown lines are connected. Then we have water and sewage, of course. So water, for now, I'm going to have to bring it out from here. So I will need to, there used to be, okay, so it used to tell us which way the water's flowing. Now I'm assuming this is flowing out into the ocean. But it used to tell us. There it is. Excellent. So there we go. It is flowing out into the ocean. So what we're looking for is we're looking for a good flow out into the ocean. This area is going to end up being quite covered in sewage. But we will try to do some treatment. And the idea is that you get the water from upstream. So a good place to get the water from was probably right here. So I would, which one do I want to do? That's groundwater. Do we have any groundwater? We do. We have groundwater right there. Or I can just pump it out from, I think a good spot to start would be just to pump it out from here. Yes, I know a road is required. I will sort that out. And then the sewage outlet can be right down towards the end of the city, away from there. And fresh water can be connected directly to this line. Sewage will go down Forest Street and be directly connected. Is that not going to, is that connecting? I certainly hope it is. I'm just going to do a straight line. It doesn't really matter at the moment. There we go. Now, to me, that does not look connected. I'm not sure. That might be connected. But to me, that does not look like that is connected. That's going down. I suppose I'm going to find out if that is connected or not. How does the water look? Yeah, that is connected, see? So what is going on here? Why are you not connected? I have to do that for some reason. That does not seem right. Okay, well, that is that. Power. This thing is not going to have power because there's no road, but I could just build a road, and I want a road with no... How do I switch off zoning? I have no idea. Is that going to switch off zoning? Maybe? Nope, that did not switch off zoning. Okay, well, that was a mistake. And do you need a road connection? You know what, just put an alleyway there. It does not really matter. Curve the road. And then, you know what, just turn in like this and like that. There we go. There must be a way to not zone. Snap, snap, no. How do you just switch off zoning full stop? Not sure. Okay, so that is the basics, the absolute basics, I believe, of what I need. Is there anything else? I press Z. See, here we go. That's just city policy. So none of these are unlocked. So all I'm going to do is play. And there goes everything. Suddenly starting to build up. Get a free oh, these are going to be very annoying, aren't they? Chipper is going to be a right pain. Can I do this like that? None of these work. Excellent. Oh, that one does. That one definitely does. Manual, sure. Oh, well, that doesn't work either. Now it does. I'm not going to pretend that I know what's going on. Will this take a screenshot? That is the question. It does. It does take a screenshot. Excellent. Of course, I could just do this and also take the screenshot. But let's zoom in right the way in. So we have loads of these cranes. Just looking at... Let's just fast forward this, shall we? The graphics are strange on this. I am going to try and figure out what's going on with the graphics. So apparently my screen resolution just does not seem to save. No idea why. Yeah, that will do. Clouds can be medium. I'm not really concerned about clouds. What I'm looking for is anisotropic filtering, which I cannot see. because that would explain the issues that I'm seeing right here. Nope, not there. I'll also point out the reason I have no music is because some of the music may be... What's happened now? Where has everything gone? Oh, this is... Okay. This is a really buggy game right now. Look at all the trees. What is going on with all the trees? Oh, people are moving in. Here we go. I say that my graphics have absolutely tanked. Why? Why has this happened? I'm not even going to attempt to change that because that is going to be a concern to me. I'm worried that if I change that, everything will break, and then suddenly everything comes back. I have absolutely no idea. 64, 70, 70. Oh, these things are going up, and 19. And that doesn't work. Bit too chilly. Things are growing. We have a tiny amount of industry. This is not what I was expecting for the small industry. But there we go. We have filling stations. We have little supermarket things. What does that say? Cheap and random. There you go, cheap and random. We have a smart car right here, which actually looks like a cross between a smart car, a Mini, and an Aston Martin Signet. We have another car who's actually... so, is this downhill? This is a little downhill. Your wheel should be the other way. Anyway... population increased, citizen happiness increased, sure. Underground view, okay, excellent. So, as you can see, the demand for residential is crazy still. So what I can do, and commercial, what I can do is just go ahead and increase that and just say, well, right, let's go ahead and create. I'll do this. Say, actually, what am I doing? That will do. And possibly just off here. There we go. Electricity is not meeting... What do you mean electricity is not meeting our standards? What's going on here? Where is our electricity levels? I need to be able to see that. How do I... Consumption that, production that, but should we not... Are we not able to buy electricity in? Is this not a thing we can do? That we just connect it out of the grid and it should just start importing it, or do I have to click here? No? Outside connection, electricity. Why can I not do this? Obviously, I've got to figure this out. Services, maybe... City policies, no. Not a bulldozer, that is not what I want. No. No. Where's my basic services? Is it something that I cannot currently see? Apparently it is. Okay. So maybe that's event journal, followed citizens, music, chipper. This could be something. Yes, I understand that. We have electricity coming in, look. We have a flow. Usage 1%. I think electricity trade. Ah, there it is. Imports. It does import on its own. Excellent. That is what I was concerned about. So yes, we are going to be losing a little bit of money, it seems, at the start, but it should not last too long. Okay, great. I'm not going to do anything there. I pulled out how the healthcare is run in this city. We don't even have healthcare. What is... Okay. You just go there and there and there and there. And I will put some commercial down the main road. And then I will put in fact, I will pop in a medical clinic somewhere. That's fine if it's overlapping items. I'm not too fussed. Oh, well, that is not ideal. I was expecting it to be able to What are you overlapping? Oh, wow. Because of the shape of it... Okay. That's fine. That is fine. I have to understand that. And then a cemetery. We'll sort out the cemetery at some point. Recycling. Oh, that's a landfill. Okay. So we'll have to work out the landfill. I think I know where I want the landfill. It's going to have to be down here, really, near the river. So I'm going to pop the landfill in. Is it a recycling plant? Does it do that? It does allow me to recycle. I'll put it down just here. I'm sure I can move this at some point. And what are the upgrades that... Oh, this is not in a location I want it to be. Relocate. Move. There. Oh, what have you left behind now? Yes, that is better. Okay, so there is my landfill. I don't want hazmat. Yes, I want that. There we go. I know I'm spending a lot of money already, but I'm hoping that this all pans out in the end. Insert a new node. Ah, that is fairly cool. So then I could make this... Oops. I could bring that out like that. And bring this right the way down. There we go. So that is the landfill area. That is pretty cool. So I think at that point, this is probably a good time to end this video, although I do want to try and get a bit of a... a screenshot, which that could do. I wonder if this focus mode will work now. Physical, focus distance. Doesn't do anything but cause lag. Right. Manual. Maybe I've just got to like press something. I have no idea. Oh, that looks good. Mess around with... That's quite clever. I do like that. Shutter speed, ISO. I mean, this is all great. Focal length. There we go. This aperture. This should give us something. Right. 4.5. No. No, it is not giving me anything that I want. That's fine. Hide the UI. And you know what? Just take a screenshot. There we go. Just in case the other screenshot didn't work. And bring the UI back. and jump out of photo mode. Interesting. Well, that is where I'm going to end this first video of City Skylines 2. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. The graphics are really, really dodgy. Oh, I forgot to mention as well that when I started the title, the music was just chopping in and out. Look at these graphics. I have a 2070. This should be able to handle better graphics than this. Substation looks great. I'm impressed with the substation. Not impressed with the lag though. Not impressed with the lag at all. But there we go. The town is starting. It isn't too bad. What I'm going to do next is I'll probably have this as a main road and start building off this road out in this direction. But for now, I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Cities Skylines 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Do I want roundabouts? Not yet. I think I'll do this. We'll do that first. Yes, as I said, subscribe for more videos on City Skylines 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Have you picked up City Skylines 2? Is it working smoothly for you? Is it problematic for you? These houses are massive. These gardens are brilliant. They're all sort of single-story houses. Well, we've got a couple of double-story houses. I guess that is what these mean. European style, single and semi-detached. Is that not what I did? I did European style, single and semi-detached. These are not European style houses. I'm fairly sure these are not European style houses anyway. I'm sure I can figure something else out. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Link in the description box below. And also there are links to my social media and Discord down there, so do go check those out. That is all from me. And I shall see you next time in City Skylines 2, where I will bring in more housing. And I think I will try to balance up some of these expenses.